Liberia. This was the part of West Africa that a society of predominantly white Americans chose as a new home for emancipated slaves.
This is the capital, Monrovia, and the US government helped to populate it by sending freed Africans here. But it wasn't a project that was based purely on moral or humanitarian grounds. It was also motivated by a desire to reduce the influence of emancipated blacks in the United States itself. This green spot here behind me in Monrovia is known as Providence Island, and it marks the very place where the first settlers from the United States and the Caribbean disembarked in the early 1820s when they came here to what became known as Liberia in 1824.
It is important for us to promote our culture, heritage, so that our generation and after our generation can remember the historical background of where Liberia started and what it is and what will it be in the future. When the free slaves arrived at the Providence Island, what are some of those things we can preserve that our children will read about it, maybe in an archives, in a museum? People will tell the story. You have to preserve what you have.
Like Julie Endy, my guide in Ghana, Nkunu Akye, believes it's important to remember all chapters of African history, including for him, even difficult ones like slavery.
When I was in school, the subject was not discussed. It was in hushed tones because of the pain involved. Today, things have changed. And today you have people like us researching and then unearthing. So we are beginning to tell the story ourselves.
But it's not just the memory of the transatlantic slave trade that has to be maintained. Academics across Africa believe its legacy still affects Africans today. The forced removal of Africa's youngest, healthiest, and strongest people had a catastrophic impact on the continent's development. In 1850, the population of sub-Saharan Africa would have been about 100 million. Had there been no slavery, it would have been double at 200 million.